Top of the morning, gentlemen. It's the Date Master. We're checking in. We're gonna get right into it, man. I know you seen the news yesterday. PNB Rock was shot and killed in California, LA. Well, I don't know if you're living under a rock for the last, I say, year or two, but rappers that are from there and are not from there have been targets. I mean, every week, almost every week, you're seeing a rapper being robbed, shot, killed, something taking place. This is where Pop Smoke was killed. And these rappers are not from LA. I don't and I don't want to get into the rapper part, but gentlemen, your woman can make or break you. Today we're going to debunk a lot more lies, false narratives, famous catchphrases that have been given to men and to the people and has been used to pretty much rock us to sleep. This guy has again, beautiful woman. You have to ask, what is her role in your life other than giving you pussy and being your arm candy? What is her role? There's a lot of falsehoods and we're going to break it down. There's a lot of falsehoods, a lot of quotable sayings that women like to throw around. The first thing that I seen women come when it came to this man's passing was it wasn't the woman's fault. That was the first thing that they said. That's bullshit. You're the girlfriend of a rapper who is not from LA. You would be a fool to think people don't know that you're his chick when he has you posted on his social media and you have a certain amount of following and you have no talent. You think these people are just, I got a lot of followers. I don't know why they following me. You think they just following you because what? You think everybody that's following you is for you, right? It's the first thing I see women say, come to her defense, Cardi B and others talking about, it is your fucking fault that this man is no longer here. It is. I'm gonna stop sugarcoating and taking the blame. It is your fault this man was killed because you needed the clout to show the world that you're eating chicken and waffles at Roscoe's in LA. Knowing the history, even if it wasn't, let's take him out of the situation. You should know the climate to the place you're going. Well, she don't really know about the rap. You a motherfucking lie. She dates a rapper, so by default, she knows what's going on. She's been in rooms. She's been a part of conversations. She should know better than to post her location, knowing she's traveling with her rapper boyfriend, who has been a target in the same area before yesterday. It is your fucking fault that this man is no longer here. It is. And we're going to call a spade a spade. What is her role in your life, gentlemen? These falsehoods, and again, men have been tricked. We're more intellectually and logic based. When it comes to social manipulation, we're more likely going to be the victims. You're more likely going to be a victim of social manipulation, meaning you're going to hear women say, behind every good man is a good woman. Well, if that's the case, and let these women tell it, all of them are 10s, 9s, and better, and everything in a bag of chips. Well, if that was the case, why the good men are not in abundance in the same rate that women, quote, women are? If behind every great man was a great woman, why do most of these women who meet these athletes, superstars, etc., meet them on their way on 80% of the journey is complete, if not 100? Kobe Bryant was going to be Kobe. Barack Obama was going to be Barack. I mean, when you met him at Harvard? Oh, okay, he got to Harvard by what? Just bullshitting around, right? And I don't even want to use him as a great man, but just his status. See, what women equate to great men is their status. That's how they equate great men. His status and his power. But if women were so great, when they get behind a man and make him great, if they're the whole sole reason why he is what he is, why won't they just do that a million fold and create a million great men instead of saying there is no good men around? See, you have to know how to understand the language. When you look at the reports, you look at the real history and the data presented. When you see these men get on the internet, you see these divorces, these suicides, a lot of their downfalls were women. I got a video that I did, I think, about a year or two ago. And I'm still getting comments on this video today. Not one-liners, not 2-3-liners, multi-paragraph comments on how toxic mothers ruin their sons. I'm still getting commentary on this video. The cat is out of the bag. And women know this. Those famous sayings, those quotables, all of that shit, it has now fallen on deaf ears. And they know this. The female YouTube sector trying to bite off Kevin Samuels, the Kendra G's, the Melanie King, have all been exposed. Frauds and copycats. And you notice, if they were such admirers and friends like they say they were of Kevin Samuels, wouldn't they take that as a compliment? If Michael Jordan was my mentor, teammate, whatever, and people start telling me that I play like him, would I get offended or would I be flattered to mimic such a great player? This goes to show you the disingenuous in their content, in their approach, in their carry, delivery, whatever you want to call it. What is her role in your life? Going back to PNB Rock and others who have felt the sting and the burn of the women who were only with them for clout. Why would you post a location in a city that you're not even from with a rapper who you know has been targeted before in the same city? And other rappers, even days before this took place. You're on social media, so you're looking around to see what's taking place. Or are you just willingly ignorant to that's not going to happen to me? See, men have been sold a lie. Behind every great man is a great woman. Bullshit. I see more men destroyed behind women than I see them being made. This is a fact. And women get triggered when you start exposing the truths. If you're the prize, why haven't you been picked? Why haven't you been picked? If you're the prize, if you're all of that, if you make all of these things and you're better, why haven't you got behind a man and made him better? Well, that's not they always have a talking point to sidestep the use of their so-called value. If I can build houses in record-breaking time better than any other contracting company, why would I not do it full time? Why would I come up with an excuse to not make millions of dollars? I don't want to make $1 million. I like making my 50,000. I don't want to make millions. I just don't like it. Bullshit. And in most cases, the woman is going to be your worst downfall. If you don't know what you're doing, she can and will destroy you. We've seen it. Again, the advent of the internet was the best and worst thing that could ever take place. And everything is documented. You just get on the internet and take a look at the reports, the divorce rapes, the killings, the children being killed. Yeah, look at the numbers. Who kill black children or children most? Men or women? Men or women? See, we've got into this spell of lie where if you say a lie enough, people think it's the truth. No. Behind every great woman is a great man. You rarely see a woman being broken by a man become better. But you'll see a lot of times a man being broken by a woman, he becomes his supreme self because he has to adapt or keep getting the same results. Once a woman is broken, it's a wrap. When she goes over to the hoe side, it is a wrap. It's no coming back. See, what I notice a lot of women do, they take they throw monkey wrenches in the relationship system to get a break from it so they can go explore. So what they think that does is alleviate them or excuse them from being a hoe, because I was technically not with you when I did my whole activity. We really technically, this is why, again, ask them how many relationships have they have. They're going to tell you, you mean official? You mean like real relationships? Which pretty much tells you they've been in situationships just getting dick and something to eat occasionally. No real commitment, yet they give this man their best, thinking they're going to do it again with the right man, in quotation marks. I see a lot of women that I run into in the gym and out, and the interaction is very mild. I really don't even care for it anymore. I really don't. I really don't give a fuck what you have to say. I just be cordial. I don't really want to talk to you. Well, for what? I see him in the gym, and I'm thinking to myself, one of us is in here wasting our time, and it's not me. It's not me. At the end of the carousel, when that beta male orbiter rotation starts to decline, when the DM starts to dry up, they want to run to the gym at 35 and 36. And again, nothing is wrong with that, because your motivation should not be men. It should be your health and wellness. But we all know women do all of these things to attract a better pool of men and to compete with the women around them. We all know this, because this is why she has to show you when and where she goes to the gym. Every day she has to post a gym selfie. I've seen women in the gym for the past 2 years, maybe 2% results. 2% results at best. Just in the gym, acting like you're working. Still the same fucking size. No results, nothing. But you're in the gym every day. One of us is wasting our time in this gym. And they're doing this to think that's going to elevate their sexual market value. Baby, you're a day late and $1 short. You're a day late and $1 short. Now, not saying you're not just going to be picked, but the pickings are going to be slim, because you're going to run across men who's going to recognize what's going on by listening to my videos and other content creators, who is going to give them top level game. The first thing I saw women come to say was, it's not her fault. Yes, the fuck it is. Because you want to let people know that you're eating Roscoe's, right? Yeah, I go to Roscoe's. See, we have this foodie culture. We have this social media culture that women have to show a thread of places that they go, because in their mind, it equates to their value and their lifestyle that they live. Knowing damn well, if it wasn't for PNB, she would not be in LA. She wouldn't have been in LA. She has not a super big following, and I'm guessing my way through this, which, because I haven't even went on her page, but I know her page is at least a few thousand up, 10K or more. And I have not went on her page. I don't even know her name, but to act as if she's not responsible is very reckless, and it shifts the blame. This man is no longer here because you wanted to show the world where you were and who you were with, not knowing that he's been a target in this very same area. That is blind negligence and ignorance on your part. It's ignorant. But most of the time, these women are not an asset to you. If women made all this greatness, go back and track the relationships that you were in with women and ask yourself, did you come out better or worse? Ask yourself, what did she provide to your life that you wouldn't otherwise would have been able to provide to yourself, other than the lessons that she taught you about her nature? When it comes to your lifestyle, what took place and what elevated after these relationships with women, or during these relationships with women? Did she give or did she take? A lot of lies and narratives have been spewed over and over, and they're perceived as truth, which is bullshit. It's bullshit. If women were so great and had all of this talent to create greatness, wouldn't they just not get behind the men and make them great as well? Or would they come up with an excuse and say, that's not my job? I want him to be great on his own, but if it's a law if it's a law and recipe and formula that, well, if you get behind him, he's going to be great, but you sidestep it and say, I want him to do it on his own, that's not my job. That is foolishness. And his hypocrisy is clear as day. You guys let me know what you think about this video. Start thinking for yourself. Start measuring everything that you do like you're training for the Olympics. Weigh your food. Every equation that you go into, weigh it up. See who's there. See all of the possible outcomes that could take place, and then you make your decision on logic, not emotion. Logic. Like, comment, subscribe. It's the Date Master.